Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to the Card Closet. This is Eric. Thanks for joining me tonight. When I started this channel, I wanted it to be just me telling stories about my collecting journey. And I'm entering a different phase in my collecting journey, but I'm going to walk you through that as well because it is part of the journey. So I was put on furlough with my job, which went into effect just this past Monday. So I didn't know what furlough meant. I'd heard of furlough and never really understood what it was, but now I know all about it. It means you're an inactive employee. You get to keep your benefits. You get to keep your insurance, which is great, but you're not getting paid, which stinks. So a lot of my videos have been me showing off what I've acquired, and whether that was purchasing it or trading. But for a while now, while I'm on furlough, the acquiring is going to go back to about nil. I did let me explain first. So my family, we are on the Dave Ramsey plan. So we have a budget every month and we put a certain amount each month into the clothing line. So my wife has a clothing line, I have a clothing line. And being a typical guy and working in IT, my wardrobe is not that important to me. And so it was my clothing line that most months would get used towards cards. So any of you that are trying to fit a way to get cards into your budget, maybe that's an idea for you. But anyway, I digress. So with that line going to go to zero here now, I've kind of made myself a deal that the only new cards I will acquire will be with the proceeds I get from selling other cards. So just 2 days ago, I sold a Kobe Bryant 1999-2000 Upper Deck Victory, the parallel, serial number to 100. And I think I maybe showed it before in a video. It's the one where there's like these waves, these refractive waves going over the surface of the card. Really, really cool looking. So I sold that a couple days ago and I got $400 for it. So that will give me something to use for acquiring cards here for a while. That'll probably last me a while. So we'll be good there. I've got a lot of cards that I would like to dump at this point, throw out there on eBay, see what I can get for them. So I think I'll be okay. But this situation has also caused me to reflect on my collection. And you all know how it is. I'm sure that collecting, by definition, collecting is acquiring. And once you get something, if you're like me, you document it, you get it where it's going to be sorted in, and then you move on to the next thing. So I'm going to, while this furlough is going on, I'm going to be getting reacquainted with the cards I already have, rediscovering them. Cards I picked up, boxed up more than likely, and then moved on, and in many cases have not looked at in many years. So I'll do some of that on my channel, showing you cards that I have in my collection. And hopefully that will be enjoyable to you. That is where I'm at in the collecting journey right now. So hopefully you will enjoy that going forward. So today I went through my little box of slabbed cards. I don't have too many. As you know, I only seek out slabs if it's a card I'm worried about its authenticity or not. And while going through that box, I found some cards that I had not looked at for a long, long time, and I think they're interesting, so I thought I would show them to you here in my video today. So, first one is a 1951 Bowman Ernie Stautner. So he's a Hall of Famer. He played for the Pittsburgh Steelers back in the 50s. You probably remember him as one of the coordinators for Tom Landry and the Dallas Cowboys in the 70s. He coached alongside Tom Landry for many years on the Cowboys. So Ernie Stautner, 1951 Bowman. I have every Pittsburgh Steeler complete team set back to 1950, I believe. So that, as part of the furlough period here, maybe I will get around to showing you some of my vintage Steelers. The next one is an interesting one. It's a Ted Williams. I forgot to look up the year on it, but it's I want to say maybe a 53. And it's oftentimes called the Sincerely Yours Ted Williams. It's got a raw grade of 7.5. I honestly don't know if it's authentic or not. The group that deemed it authentic with the 7.5 is, let's see if we can focus here. Come on, help me out. It's KSA. What that says there is KSA grading. So, one of those unknown fly-by-night grading companies. I don't know if I can trust it or not, but anyway, I came across this, and I didn't pay much for it because obviously there's no guarantee if it's real or not, but it's interesting. I thought I'd show it to you. That's the purple tint. And then one I feel better about, another Ted Williams I found. This one should probably be at the bank, and it will be shortly. SGC 1957 Tops of Ted Williams. Card number 1 in the set. It's a very good condition. Love this card. I love this set. 1957 is a favorite of mine. And if I ever do complete my set builds back to 1970, I will probably jump back to 1957 if I choose to continue doing sets after that. Love 1957, just a classic look. And then finally, this one I think is a lot of fun. We're going back to 1930 here. It's a 1930 Bagur chocolate. Maybe it's more accurately pronounced chocolat, being it's French, but it's Walter Gerber. And this card is tiny. Haven't focused. There we go. Tiny little card of Walter Gerber. It's the only Red Sox card of him in 1930 of any brand, so that's why I have it. It's PSA 2, and if you look at the back, Chocolat Bagur, El Mas Popular. So maybe that's not French. I don't know. Maybe it's Spanish. But anyway, that's a cool little card that interested me when I found it, so I thought I would show it to you tonight. So that's what I got for you today. Hope you and your family are all healthy. Hope you're having a great week. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you're seeing, if you like hearing about what I do in my collecting journey, please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I would greatly appreciate it. So thank you, everybody. Take care and talk to you again soon. Bye.